What is going on, guys? Rob here. Today I'm going to be teaching you how you can get your first pull-up. Alright, so if your guys' pull-ups are looking a little bit like this and you're struggling to just get your chin over the bar, you're fighting, you're having to kick and do all this extra stuff, then this video is for you. Do not worry, because I'm going to show you how you can break through and get your first, not only your first pull-up, but actually perform reps of pull-ups going. In today's video, instead of starting with the basic beginner progressions and working our way towards a full pull-up, we're going to start with pull-ups and work our way back so you guys can get a better feel and idea for where your skill level is. So if you guys are a beginner, make sure you stay to the very end of the video so that you can see all the progressions necessary so that you can get your first pull-up. So when it comes to learning your first pull-up and getting reps of pull-ups, these are the progressions you're going to want to do in order. You're going to want to do chin-ups, jumping pull-ups with isometric hold at the top, band-assisted pull-ups, feet-assisted pull-ups, and then we'll go into the actual beginner progressions, which are going to be focusing mainly on inverted rows, Australian rows, and different row variations to help you build up the necessary strength to get your first pull-up. Now, if you're at the last progression before pull-ups, which would be chin-ups, you just need to focus on doing clean, good, strict form reps of chin-ups, while also working on holding with isometric holds at the top of the movement. All the way up, all the way down. Squeeze with your back as much as possible. The number one tip that will help you at this stage to go from chin up to pull up is going to be squeezing your back at the top. If you guys can do 4 reps of pull-ups, I would say it's safe to start adding in pull-ups into your routine. Just focus on doing the reps of pull-ups that you can for as many sets as you can, and then fatiguing out with easier progressions. As always, clean, strict form is going to be the key. Focus on getting your chin well above the bar in the progressions that you can, as that's going to help you make the most out of your training in order to get full reps of full pull-ups. When focusing on these progressions, it's important to keep in mind why we're doing the progressions, which is to work towards the pull-up. So in all of these progressions, it's important to make sure you're activating the same muscles that you would in a pull-up. That's your back muscles, your lats, your forearms, your biceps, but really focusing on squeezing your back, as that's going to be the main muscle group that allows you to do your first pull-up. Progress is going to be tedious, it takes time, and often with calisthenics it's very hard to notice the progress that you make. The best way to get around this is to keep a detailed, structured routine. That just means practicing the proper progressions in a strength to hypertrophy range, which is anywhere from 4 to 12 reps in a 2 to 4 set fashion. Do each one of these progressions until you can do 10 to 12 reps comfortably for multiple sets. Once you're at this point, it's totally safe to at least start trying towards your full pull-ups. Oftentimes what happens when people are trying to learn the pull-up is they get way too ahead of themselves and they just do 1 or 2 barely chicken wing pull-ups that aren't proper form, aren't activating the proper muscles, and that's why your progress is stunted and slowed. In order to get your first pull-up, you need to be focusing on doing clean reps with strict form in the proper progressions, doing 10 reps for 3 sets, and you will make progress. As you master one of the progressions, go on to the next one until you can master that one, and so on and so forth. Like I said, once you're at a point where you can do 4 to 5 pull-ups, most of your progress is going to be coming from repping out those pull-ups with strict form and focusing on the accessory muscle groups and progressions after doing your pull-ups in order to keep making progress. If you guys really feel like you've personally tried everything and you haven't been able to get your first pull-up, or you're struggling to get reps of pull-ups, reach out to me directly. You can do so on my Instagram at crobyrob, or just leave a YouTube comment and I'll be sure to get back to you guys. As always, I want to see you guys succeed, so make sure you're reaching out to me when possible. I love helping you guys out. And also tag me in all of your progress. If you guys are working towards your pull-up and this video helped you out, let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing to the channel. But also tag me in any reels that you guys make with progress videos. I love to see it. It really keeps me motivated and lets me know I'm on the right path. Another variation you guys can try if you're not quite able to do as many pull-ups as you would like is a neutral commando grip pull-ups. Commando pull-ups are going to actually help translate into your full pull-ups. Going from side to side with this commando grip, trying to get your chin above the bar. I try to touch the bar to my shoulder for this one, But this is honestly a little bit easier. Just make sure you match the reps on each side when you're doing your commando pull-ups. This will help you inevitably get to repping out pull-ups like it's no problem. Now the next level under chin-ups is going to be jumping pull-up negatives. Jumping pull-up negatives, you're going to find an object that you can stand on, or if the bar is low enough, like this one that I'm going to show you here, you're simply going to get up into a pull-up position, jump up to the top of the pull-up, hold for a couple seconds, and slowly lower all the way back down to a dead hang, and then release completely and repeat that motion. Next step to getting your first pull-up is going to be utilizing bands like these. A thicker band is going to offer you more assistance, while a smaller, thinner band is going to offer you less. Both bands and machine-assisted pull-ups have their flaws though. With band, you lose most of your assistance when you need it the most, which is at the top range of the motion. So with band-assisted pull-ups, while they're great for helping you get off the ground and get up, as you get to the top range of motion, it is going to be very difficult because you're basically having no assistance anymore from your band. I'm going to show you a few different ways of how you can prevent this and even help yourself out with this. One of the ways is by actually pairing band-assisted with the jump isometric holds at the top. The most common mistakes I see when it comes to people doing pull-ups and why they struggle so much too is a lack of core activation and core strength. A lot of the clients that I've personally worked with have struggled with this when we first begin pull-ups. They have the strength to actually pull all the way up, but a lot of times their legs are flailing and it looks a little bit like this. So if you find yourself swinging all over the place and not having good core control, then it would be a good idea to practice something like this. In order to get better core control and activation, as this will help you actually make progress with your pull-ups and get more reps. This has been crobyrob, guys, and this is how you can get your first pull-up. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It only helps me out a ton. I want to grow this channel to 100K subscribers at the end of this year. It'd be absolutely incredible. So help me out, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you share it or tag a friend so that they can benefit from this too. This has been crobyrob. I'll catch you guys on the next video.